Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I forgot about this. There we go. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a Sunday car boot stream. Hope you guys are well. It's a beautiful bank holiday weekend, so that's what I love about doing these streams. It's a great car, lovely weather out there as well. I wasn't planning on going to a car boot, as some of you guys know. I did mention that we may not be going because we did pick up a fair bit of stock during the week. So it was an unplanned thing, but I'll say a few highs. Blitz says, hope you got a good haul. Can't wait to see it. Not going to be live, but we'll catch up. This won't be a particularly long stream. But what it lacks in like the quantity of items, it will definitely make up for, hopefully, in the quality, at least in a couple of them. Dan says, haha, I thought Beck wasn't going to allow you to go to the Bootsale today. She probably wishes I hadn't gone. She's okay though, she was fine with it. She kind of guessed I would, I think. Callum Tucker says hi. Treasure Pirate says hi. No booties for me this weekend. Got far too much to list, etc. Love to see what others pick up though. Yep, we're in the same boat now, to be honest. Heather, it's we've got a fair bit of stuff to list. I'm not in makeup, tactical bite. I'm sorry if I was late. I thought I was on time. Falling on a Bruise says afternoon. Might not be saying I've got a chicken hut to build. And Provibon Scott says what's up. Happy Chap has joined us as well. I'll get that mic in place. Yeah. Rich One Day says hi. Philippa Spalton has joined us. Subbers Collectible. Hi all, what a joy to break the monotony of listing. Panzer says hi. Ali Himadi says hi as well. Silverhair Stacker. Hitman UK. Cave Girl Reseller says, I'm going to a car boot tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's been a long time since I've been to one. Princess Pippa says, happy sunny Sunday, everybody. Yep, it is definitely sunny. Subbers says, woo, big boxes, Desi. Hope that earned you a fortune. Winter is coming, pick it up while it's out there, says Happy Chap. And Pete's Retro says hi. So welcome everybody. Really, really do appreciate everyone popping in to say hi. Means an awful lot. So I'm always humbled by it when it happens. It's nothing that you can't ever take for. You can never take it for granted, really, can you? It's one of those things you just you'd be silly to. So yeah, I'm always mega grateful for everyone that pops in to watch the stream. Right. Vulcan Bree says, actually caught a live stream. Pete's Retro Collectibles, yeah, reselling. Polly says hi as well. Says, sat in my pajamas listing. That's a pretty good way of doing it. Joshua Knowles as well, privileged to join the live stream. It's privileged to have you here, Joshua. And what's Hitman saying? I felt like that this morning. It was great and had a great haul. Good luck tomorrow. Shop Window says listing with Rob Zombie at full volume. That's definitely some listing music there. Rob Zombie will get you going, I'm sure. Tomorrow I'm going to the car boot, which we met last time, says Ali. Oh, that's the one I went to today. Richard Payne says hi as well. So welcome everybody. Fantastic to see so many people in at this time of the day. There are actually 50 people in here apparently, so that might be wrong, but that's fantastic if there is. So yeah, this is what happened. Richard Payne is back after 6 hours of sourcing. As you guys can tell from the title, and Fake Rachel says listening whilst packaging. Nice to see you in the chat there, Soup. Welcome. Yeah, I've got to say though, I wasn't as you can see from the title is what can you get from a bank holiday boot sale after 10 a.m. This morning I decided to go out and check out a local RC track near me, and it's about, when I say near me, it's about half hour's drive. So my daughter joined me and we went off this morning, and typically I'd picked a day where they weren't open. So it was kind of useless. I couldn't do anything. So we decided to just turn back. And on the way back, we thought, well, we may as well, check out the boot sales. We didn't actually get into this boot sale till after 10 o'clock. The car park was heaving. this boot fair opens at 6 in the morning. Normally it's quite slow to get going, but the car park was absolutely heaving. I mean, it was insane. Like, how many cars were there. It was much bigger than normal. Cave Girl Reseller says, I can't see or hear anything on my iPhone. I'm not sure why that is. It says it's working fine, Cave Girl Reseller. I have recently upped the resolution of the videos. I might drop it back down in case that's having an effect, because I've noticed a couple people saying that, but it should work on a tablet or laptop. So yeah, anyway, we went there and the car park was humongous. Like, I mean, it was so much longer and bigger than wider, without any innuendo, than it usually was. So we managed to like find a place. We drove and drove to find parking. And at this point, like I said, it was after 10 o'clock. We've just had a humongous haul during the week. We haven't put the video up yet. We will be putting a video up about the haul that we picked up. But once we're ready to, we've just got so much on at the moment, so we're not ready to just make a video on it. And I want to do the haul justice. So we will be sharing that with you guys, like we share pretty much all our pickups. So we will be sharing that, but that's to come. But anyway. So like I said, we turned up and we were like, we knew we were mega late. It was just me and my daughter, and we were just going to take a stroll. Like, as some of you guys know, I'm trying to lose weight, which is very hard when you're eating a doner kebab on a Saturday night, which is what I did. So, I'm sure that's taken me back. But on the plus side, I didn't have any chips. I don't know if that's a win or not. But normally I get doner kebab and chips. I just had doner kebab. Still really unhealthy and made me feel really terrible this morning. But I'm walking more, drinking more water, etc. And so it was an excuse to get some steps in. So we got walking, and bear in mind it's after 10 o'clock. Boot fair's heaving. There's people everywhere. I assumed obviously a lot of the good stuff will have been gone, and if I was actually planning on not spending any money whatsoever. I wasn't actually planning to anyway. So it was going to be one of those situations where if I didn't buy anything, it was just to walk through the aisles to get some steps up. But when you see things, obviously you can't just leave them. It's not right to leave them. So I obviously started to pick up a few items. I'll share with you. It's not a lot of items. Tactical Bite says small steps Z, breaking habits, etc. Yes, definitely, it's about small steps. I actually have to drink water from a Coca-Cola water bottle, and that's so stupid, but it makes me feel happier drinking water from a Coca-Cola bottle, because I somehow imagine maybe there's some Coke diluted into the water. Obviously there isn't, but it's just mentally it helps. Happy Chap says, was it a healthy low-fat veggie doner? No, it wasn't. It was a horrible, well, at the time it was delicious, but this morning it doesn't feel delicious. Pete's Retro Collectible says, I went to sell today, done £150 in 50p's and £1 items. That is stunning. We haven't had any sales yesterday whatsoever, which I'm not surprised about. I didn't do any listing as usual, but the week so far has been good. Like I said, when we made the video yesterday, we'd done nearly 1,000. It's now dropped to about 800 in 7 days turnover, because we didn't sell anything yesterday, and not sold anything today either so far on eBay. Anyway, Amazon we have, but not on eBay. But that's a separate story. We're going to be obviously listing. We've got so much stuff, and there's no issues there. But yeah, so we started walking through the aisles, and I'll show you the pickups that I got. Normally I stay away from board games because I just can't bother to count them, but I saw this one and it was a bit of a fail. I paid £2 for it. This is a Ming Dynasty board game. It says Rio Grande Games, and I picked it up because the lady was sure that it was complete. I had a very quick look inside, and you can see that all the cardboard is unpunched, so it looks like it's never been actually played. Yeah, it looks like it's never been played. Everything's unpunched, which is good because it's not worth much new. I think I'd be lucky to get £10 to £15 for it. So that was not a great pickup, but it looked like a good pickup because it was one of those weird, nice quality packaging there. The box is very sturdy, and for £2, and it was like a bit different. And I've done okay on kind of games like this, like Carcassonne and stuff in the past, and because it was unpunched, I thought, okay, for £2 I will do that. So that was fine. Subbers Collectible says, find of the year for me, bought 14 pieces of Rockingham porcelain from a charity shop for £6. Could not believe it when I saw it. Nearly wet myself, couldn't grab it quick enough. £6, and there's at least £400 in it. That's fantastic. But yeah, so that was my first pickup. Nothing amazing. By the way, guys, in case you're wondering, these boxes are actually speakers to go out. So there's one speaker in each box. Larry says, everything is always 100% complete at a boot fair. I know what you mean, but these are unpunched. They look to be, I'll double check it, but I'm certain that this one is, because the lady who I got it from seemed, they were quite into their board games, and she was like a private seller, you could tell. From the same lady, I actually picked this up for £2. This is brand new and sealed. This is a Lamborghini Gallardo metal die-cast like model kit. It's £2, not a great deal of value in it. Maybe about £15, I think. Might go up as we approach Christmas. So that was my second pickup. So nothing amazing, but things that you can't like necessarily, I find difficult to turn down. Amelia Reseller joins us and says, hi there. That's Amy May, I think, isn't it? And Hitman UK says, lol, Larry, and everything working tested the night before. Yes, if you guys haven't seen my other video with the corroded pat tester, that was, I was told that the guy tried new batteries the night before and it was working, but there you go. But yeah, this is new and sealed in the box. So paid £2, nothing amazing. Like I said, expect to get approximately 15, if I'm lucky, maybe 20. I doubt it, but probably 15. And another board game I took a punt on. Again, I don't buy these normally, but this looked kind of cool. But again, it's a bit of a fail. Paid £2. It's sealed. It's a Scandaroon board game. Looks like another tenner. So that'll be kind of iffy buys really. I thought I'd try them out, but hey, what can you do? Then when I was walking along, I found this. This is pretty cool. It's an iPod, first generation iPod. 2 GB. However, the battery on it is knackered. I've tried plugging it in. If it had been working fine, I think I would have gotten about £25 for it. It's in actually not bad condition, but considering its age, it's not in bad condition. It's been in one of these silicon cases. But yeah, the battery is flat, and I'm not sure I'll be bothered to actually replace it. So I paid £2. I'm probably just going to sell it for whatever I can get for parts. So that was a bit of a fail there. But if it had working battery, it would have been about £20-25, I think. So from £2, pretty quick sale. I saw recently a very good condition iPod like this. Just the iPod on its own achieved £43 at auction, but it was in really good condition. So that was that. Then I picked up this. This was also £2. A lot of £2 purchases. I think everything I've shown you so far is £2. And this is a Creative Movo TX SE, which is a it's like a, what's it called? MP3 player. It can also record voice. 512 meg. These I've seen sell on their own for about £15 on eBay with the box packaging, the lanyards unused. It's in really good condition. Very little use it's seen, and this is working okay. I had a quick test of it. I'd expect to at least get 20 then for my £2, maybe even more, but because of the packaging and everything. Right, someone, Happy Chap says, try it on Amazon. Yeah, I might try the board games on Amazon nearer Christmas, if they've got a worthy rank. Same goes for the Burago thing. I'll have a look and see whether there's a good return, or if they've got good rank nearer Christmas. But they're average pickups, really, to be fair. So looking back at them, they're nothing amazing. Sazge says, hi all, thanks for sharing your horsey. I went to Pease Pottage this morning. I think you said that was your old favourite when you lived down south. Yes, it was. I used to love going to Pease Pottage and surrounding boot fairs. Yeah, so I loved going there. Peter Ray says, how's everyone's day? Good actually. Hitman says, got to go and fire up the barbecue. We'll watch the rest later. Z, keep up the good work, says Hitman. Enjoy your barbecue. And Amelia says, just setting up my new laptop. That sounds fantastic. New laptop's always fun. Celtic Traders has joined us as well. Hi there, welcome to the chat. Yeah, so nothing spectacular there. £2 should get about 20, maybe £25. Right, so that's what I should get out of that. Right, next item. Now I'm going to be getting down. We're down to the last two pickups now. So I didn't spend a lot. As you can see, so far we've spent 2, 4, 6, 8, a tenner so far. £10. That's it. And then this pickup takes my spend to £20, which is, you know, very good. Okay profits. I mean, the board games were the model car's good, the creative MP3's good, the faulty the low battery iPod is obviously a bit of a downer, but someone will still happily buy that for maybe a tenner, I reckon, and be bothered to change the battery themselves. I mean, they're only getting more difficult to find as time goes on for the first gen iPod Nanos. But yeah, so then this was my next pickup. This, you've not missed most of the show actually, Celtic Traders, don't worry, because the last bit is going to be probably the main bit, which I'm going to talk about for ages, because I'm really happy to find this, and it's just so cool. I'm really pleased. But yes, this was a tenner. What this is buys like this are always good, because you get more than you're getting way more than initially it seems. So what this actually is, oh gosh, is a Sony camcorder, DV camcorder. When you're looking, still good, Z, after 10 AM, says Peter Ray, thank you. There we go. It's a Sony DV camcorder. When looking out for camcorders, DV camcorders are going to get you good returns. Definitely worth picking up. This luckily had been charged, and there was a tape inside of it. But stupidly, I've actually left it on when it's been in this case. So I'm hoping it's still going to work okay. It looks like it's working fine. So what was nice was that the guy had actually taken the time to he'd taken the time to actually you know, have it charged with a battery, so I was able to test it, remove the battery and everything, because sometimes the battery mechanism, let's put this on there, yeah, sometimes the battery mechanism can be a bit dodgy on these things because they're quite intricate. So if I just open it up there, you'll see that this is going to just pop up, pop out. So that's a mini DV tape, and luckily, you know, he had put like I said, he's got a nice charged battery there, which is fantastic. Like a tenner for this is a really good pickup, because I saw the same camera sell on eBay for £90. So considering I've got the user manual, I've got the remote control, I've got the USB cable for the memory transfer, the AV cable to connect it to the TV, so complete the original power supply, and a really nice Jessup's case with like a foam lining. I mean, bear in mind, guys, you can sell even cheap basic camera cases, you know, like canvas ones for like £10 and things, especially if they're like low pro. You can probably get them for even more. So to get like a flight case with like foam inserts and everything. That's going to add value to whoever buys this. And so if someone got £90 for one of these without a case, I would say, I don't know, with the case I might go for something like 120. Or if that doesn't work, I'd sell the camera on its own for like 90 or 100, and then try to sell the case separately for like 10-20 quid or something. I don't know, 20 quid. I think it's a solid case, but I think I should aim for at least 100 like as a case. But for a £10 flip, it was really good. Falling on a Bruce says, Sneaky Amelia says, car boot this morning was rubbish, was late because of the boxing and just no amazing pickups. Happy Chap says, is it a Sony? Yes, it's a Sony. It's a DC TRV 17. So if you want to check it out, you can do. That's the model number. So yeah, that's going to get me a nice profit. So I picked that up, and I was pretty happy, to be honest, because that was near that was like near the second to last line, and I was pretty happy with it. You know, I didn't actually take much money. Z, how did you work out when to do a live stream due to other YouTube resellers doing live streaming, so not to clash with other live streams, says Peter Ray? I didn't actually check today. That's a bit naughty of me. Normally I do check, so I hope nobody else was live streaming. I should actually have checked that. Whoops. If anyone else was, then I saw that ads was streaming earlier, but that was like a couple of hours ago, so I just thought, you know, just jump on while there's no one's on. But you can't, you know, you can't keep on doing that as well. You have to kind of just go on when's good time for you, really. That's what I'd say. But it seems fine. But yeah, really good profit in that camera. So anyway, so I was happy with that because I'd only taken whatever change I had in my pocket, which literally was about 20 quid and some change. I've actually got the rest of the change here, maybe a tenner in change. So I was happy with that. Typical. Well, Celtic Trader says, well, I'm not. Yeah, I did check. I was like, well, if you're in here, then you can't be, so that's fine. I checked quickly just to make sure that I hadn't cut yours off or something. But Not the Body says, hello everyone, welcome. Will you take less? Says, I never made it to a car boot today. Been listing yesterday's charity shops haul. Cool. Happy Chap says, people love a Sony. Larry says, keep the case to put all your money in from your recent deal. Well, we haven't even started listing that yet, so when we list it, yes, that would be a good case for that. But yeah, so we like I said, I'd only taken like 20 quid and some change because that's all I had on me. I had no intention of going to the boot fair. So we got through it. I'd spent 20 quid. I was happy with what I picked up, especially the camcorder and like the MP3 players and things like that. And so we were just like, okay, let's just go through this last hour and then we'll go home. Typical. I don't know whether it's just karma or whatever you want to call it, but it couldn't get any better for me, really. It really couldn't. I'm not gonna hype this up too much because if those of you that watched the live stream with me and Beck on Friday know that we pretty much hyped up the whole video that we weren't going to show you like our haul, and in the end we started to share a bit of it. Lucy says, Z, what have I missed? You've not missed much, just some standard pickups actually, Lucy. You can always go back and watch it if you want to, but the best pickup is coming up now. So far I've spent 20 quid. Sorry, need to go, says Falling on a Bruise. Have a lovely rest of the day, everyone. You too. Right. Not the Body says, I watch all the tat chats and chin wags while I am packing. Thanks, it really helps. That's fantastic. Not the Body. Sorry, you're gonna hear a bit of lawnmower action outside. It's not me. Obviously, but the reason for that is there's a bit of a smell of petrol in here, which is a bit of a clue of what happened. In the end today, I've only shown you £20 of pickups. In the end, I managed to spend £370 today, which will tell you that my last pickup cost me £350. It's a lot of money. I did try to haggle down to 300, but the guy was pretty adamant. He wasn't really that fussed whether he sold it or not. But yeah, I paid £350 for it, which is an awful lot of money, and it involved a mad dash to the cash point, all the way to the cash point, get the money out, drive back, and the cash point is a good 15-minute drive away, 10-15-minute drive away, I think, something like that. Yeah, will you take Lester's lawnmower action? I might shut the door, but I don't think it will make a big difference. Hopefully it's not too distracting. I got In Your Face today, says Happy Chap. Colour, Game Boy and case went for 15 quid just in front of me. It's horrible, Happy Chap. I hate being in your face. I think I in your face someone today. I'm not sure. But yeah, £350. No, it was not a house. Celtic Trader says a house. Peter Ray says it's a caravan. And Larry says, oh geez, good job you only spent 2k the other day. Guys, yes, the PayPal working capital is coming in handy, as you can tell. So but you've got to take advantage. If you feel that you can do good out of it, then it's well worth doing. I'll show you what I picked up, guys, for £350. You can hardly hear it, says the Celtic Traders. Fantastic, that's good to know. I would be too scared spending that amount on one item at a boot sale. What I will say, Amelia, that's a good point to bring up. I can understand that, and a lot of people would be scared. But you will get used to it, and when it's an obvious home run, then you'll feel comfortable. Okay, you'll feel comfortable. Let me show you guys what I bought for the money. Okay, bear with me, guys. Oh gosh, I don't know if that fits in. That is what I got for my, oh gosh, it's heavy. I'm gonna have to put it down. I'm just gonna put this down. Oh gosh. Oh god. Bit of petrol on my hands. RC car, says Richard Payne. Was it a coffee machine? No. 350, Fabian. It better be good. But that was a good point. Richard Payne guessed right. £350. But this is why I was comfortable to do it. I'll tell you why. Firstly, the guy tested it in front of me. He started the engine up. This is a petrol engine RC. It's huge. It's got a 23cc two-stroke engine, a petrol engine. These things, when they're brand new, can cost you around £1,000. Lucy says, don't think that's for reselling though. But let me tell you guys, that is an absolute steal. I could double my money very easily. I'll tell you why. This is why I was so comfortable. He tested that in front of me, and he had this transmitter. This was the transmitter. Now, if you guys go onto eBay right now and type in Futaba T4GRS, you will see that this controller alone, new obviously, will set you back. I think I've seen someone sell in the UK for £260 just for this. And these don't lose value. They don't come up very often used. So even used, I will get £200 for this. Now, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to check that car out fully. And I'm not sure that I need a 4-channel. This is a 4-channel transmitter. I'll talk to you guys quickly. I'm not going to go into it too much, but when you see these transmitters around, the value is in the number of channels. Okay, so this is a T4. That means it's 4 channels. Rebecca has popped in. Hi there, Beck. She's probably sat in the office upstairs. Tell Bex it was half. Yeah, yep. Yeah, she knows already. And okay, so the more channels a transmitter has, the more it will cost you. Go and have a look at the cost of transmitters with like Futaba, especially this brand. This is a very valuable brand. Futaba is like a high-end brand, and you will see that a 6-channel Futaba or an 8-channel Futaba is some serious money. So even used, I can get 200 quid for this, no problem. Now I could replace this depending on. I don't think this has got reverse. I don't think he said it had reverse. So if it doesn't have reverse, I don't need to have a 4-channel transmitter. A 4-channel transmitter can fly a plane. Cars tend to only need 2-channel transmitters, especially electric. Nitro is different, like I said, because you can have reverse. But if there's no reverse on it, and I don't think there is, because when he drove it around, I don't think there was any reverse. He didn't mention there was reverse, because normally you have to add that in as an extra. You don't need a 4-channel Futaba transmitter. So what I'm thinking is, obviously, if that's the case, this is going to get sold for like 200 quid, and I'm then going to be able to have a pretty expensive car. I mean, you could get about 500 for that car as it sits. £500. Cave Girl Reseller says, how would you ship that? Let me show you something else, Scott. That's a good question. You see those boxes there? 2 boxes you can see there. Okay, those 2 boxes, Cave Girl Reseller, they weigh 18 kilos each. And they measure 77 by 46 by 46 centimeters. So you can ship anything. Inside of those boxes are 2 speakers. So there's a loudspeaker in each box. I've padded the hell out of it. I'm confident it will reach the buyer in one piece. So that's shipping it is not an issue. Something like that will just get shipped. That weighs less than those speakers. Those speakers were heavier, so I would just ship it like that. And I reckon for the car as it sits, I'd comfortably get £500-600 for it, especially if I paired it with this. But like I said, this is an easy 200 on its own. Futaba 4-channel transmitter. So when I saw that, suddenly it's not as big a risk as it initially could seem. Yes, if you just look at it, oh wow, 350 quid on one item at a Bootsale. Yeah, it can seem a bit drastic, but when the guy has driven the motor in front of me, I know the intrinsic value of a low-C petrol desert buggy. These things are not cheap. These are about probably close to £1,000 brand new. If you go to a model shop and you ask for a low-C desert buggy, 1/5 scale, it'll cost about £1,000. So immediately at 350, I'm just thinking to myself, he's got a Futaba 4-channel transmitter. The car alone, it's like getting buy one almost get one free situation. So it seems like a risk or a gamble, but it's not as bad as it looks, and that's something you have to bear in mind. Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's part of the game, but this was 0 risk, because like I said, he started it up, drove it around, and it was fine, which is always good to know. So that was amazing. Peter Ray says, Z, how did you come by this car? I suppose you could call it luck, but some of you guys may know I'm not like a massive fan of that word, because it just makes it seem too random. It can't just be luck. It is obviously to an extent, but it's a case of making your own luck. I could have not gone. I could have not bothered going to the last aisle, considering how big it was, the boot fair that is. But I did, and it was there. Literally, the guy had only just brought it out. I went straight over. You could see people were hovering around it. There's no doubt about it. So it's definitely something that would have sold very well, very quickly. Even if it wasn't me, I'm sure there were other people that would have happily paid the £350. I really don't think it was beyond that realm. But obviously, when you go up in price, the cool thing is, Celtic Trader says the more you work, the luckier you get. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, the more you work, the luckier you get. The more effort you put into stuff, definitely things do fall for you. I mean, we've had some amazing finds this week, and it's because we've worked really hard to get them. You know, a lot of traveling, you know, a lot of thought gone behind it, and it's paid off. So and I suppose with this, it's luck, I suppose, to an extent. But yeah, it was fantastic. Will you take less? You get out what you put in, says will you take less. Very true. But now we really do have to focus on getting this stuff listed, because we've spent money now. So yeah, I mean, when I saw it, I was over there. I mean, people were crowding round already, especially when he powered it on, when he started the engine. Just because of the sound of it, and just seeing, because it's quite an impressive machine in person. I mean, the shock absorbs everything. It's chunky. It's a very impressive machine. So yeah, I was all over it. I was there, and I said, look, I don't have the money on me. I wasn't expecting to spend 350 quid, and the guy was obviously cool with that. It's a shame he didn't want to haggle, but I don't blame him, because like I said, the transmitter is overkill if there's no reverse on there. So if there's no reverse, this transmitter is being sold for a couple £100 definitely. And then I will get like a simple 2-channel transmitter. So that was my pickup. Really proud of it. I'm probably going to keep it. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. But what it has meant is I had 2 other cars which I was going to keep, but now I'm going to sell those. So overall, we're going to be fine in terms of, you know, I'm not going to be keeping too many cars. So it was a nice little pickup for me. I'm not going to go out tomorrow. I'm definitely not going to go out tomorrow. Unless Beck wants to go out. I don't know, but I don't think she does. But yeah, I'm not planning on going out tomorrow. We do have to just get on and work. Do you think do a YouTube video on it might get an offer without going to eBay? Says, will you take less? Yeah, but I'm probably going to keep it, to be honest. The other cars will be sold though. I've got 2 nitro cars. I've got a Truggy and a monster truck to sell now, which I was going to keep, but this beast is now all the RC that I need. So we'll be doing that. Tom McNamee says, it's calm as he ever since you announced your haircut charity thing. Your luck has gone through the roof. It could well be, Tom. It could well be. It could be just good karma, and if it is, I'm grateful to the universe for that. I can't say any fairer than that. I'm just happy. I'm going with it. We're doing what we can, and yeah. I'm looking forward. We've raised now £725, which is incredible. So thank you everybody who is part of that. Well guys, I won't keep you any longer because it's already 2:10. There's 70 people in here, which is incredible. I hope you guys yeah, Peter Ray says stay in and list it all. Yeah, that's the plan. I hope you guys have a really good rest of your Sunday. As you guys know, Nick and Andrea won't be on tonight unless they've figured out some magic internet, because it's just not working for them at the moment. But also, those of you going out tomorrow, good luck with your pickups. And that's it really. Okay guys, thanks for watching.